Hey, thanks for checking out this video. As mentioned in the title and the description, my skincare routine consists only of my own handmade, organic, and non-toxic products. In addition, my routine is super simple. I mainly use 3 products. I discuss further on later in the video why I said mainly, but for now I would like to introduce you to the Hibiscus and Rose Hips Razul Facial Clay. This facial clay works as a cleanser. It's in a powdered form, so to transform this clay into a mask, I pour a small amount, typically in my hand, but I recently got these little dishes which are super convenient. Next, I add some liquid. Here I'm using some water, but you can also use something like aloe vera juice as well. I typically pour a small amount of liquid and then mix it together with the product, and then I will add more liquid if necessary and repeat. Once all done, I apply the product, which can now act as a mask on my face by rubbing and or smoothing it onto my face. I've done nothing to my face yet, by the way. Also, I would like to say that I tend to apply the mask onto the bottom portion of my face first, and then I move to my forehead area. I apply the mask under my eyes last because that's a sensitive area on the face, and as this mask sits on the face, it becomes quite firm. So by applying the mask under my eyes near the end, it doesn't stay in that area too long. I let it stay on my face for about 5 to 10 minutes or until it becomes firm, yet not fully hardened. You'll definitely feel it, especially if you try to smile or talk. Sometimes the time goes by slow, so you can watch TV or read a book in the meantime. I received lots of books pertaining to Black history for Christmas, and I've been slowly reading them. Because they can be quite gloomy, I also received some lighter hearted books. This book talks about sad situations as well, but it has a lot of humor to it, so it's a nice balance. And I'm talking about the Kevin Hart book, of course. Okay, my mask is ready to be rinsed off. It's dried up quite a bit, as you can see, and it's firm, which is a telltale sign that I could go ahead and rinse it off. So I didn't film this part, but I wanted to let you all know how I rinse off the mask. I prefer to rinse the mask with warm water. It really helps to loosen the mask and rinse it off my skin. So I get warm water in my hands and I massage it into the bottom portion of my face first. Similarly to how I apply the mask, I apply it to the bottom portion of my face first. And I keep applying warm water until the mask has loosened up, and then I start applying warm water to other parts of my face and then massaging the water until the mask loosens, and then until it's all gone, The next step is optional, but it's definitely refreshing and beneficial. This product is the cucumber and rose water spritz. Sometimes I use this spritz and sometimes I don't, but lately I've been using them because it's so refreshing. Up next is my serum. This is the Hyperpigmented Acne Prone Skin Facial Serum, and it's truly amazing if I do say so myself. I don't typically count how many drops I use. It's really determined by a variety of factors such as the weather, if I already applied this serum earlier, etc. But to apply the serum, I massage it into the bottom portion of my skin. It's always the bottom portion, right? But that's where most of my post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation and acne breakouts happen, so it's reasonable to say that that's probably the reason. And that is the last step. Super simple, right? Okay, so I just wanted to go further into why I say I mainly use 3 products. So I use the facial clay about 2 to 3 days a week. On the days that I don't use the facial clay, I oil cleanse with my serum as well as use my homemade liquid soap. My homemade liquid soap is equivalent to Castile soap you can purchase at many well-known stores. In the past, I severely limited my use of soap on my face because soap can be very irritating and dry to the skin, causing irritation to acne and making it worse. So once I severely limited the use of soap, the moisture on my skin increased a lot and my skin was not as dry as it had been. But now my skin is like, it's just super, like, it's so much better. So currently I feel better about including soap again, yet not too much. So I still limit it quite a bit, but not as much as I used to. Like, yeah. So I hope all of this made sense and was helpful and informative for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see ya.